welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a haul video. I've got a couple products that I picked up from Sephora VIP sale. I have some products from ULTA, and I also placed an order on KAJA Beauty. Is it KAJA Beauty? KAJA? Whatever. KAJA. If you're interested to see all the products I picked up, got my Sephora stuff here, and I've got my ULTA and KAJA in this box. Then please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into the products now. It's quite a bit of makeup. I had planned on skipping the Sephora sale. There were only like 1 or 2 products that I was interested in. I did pick up the product that I was interested in, but then I went to the store, to Sephora store, with one of my friends. She influenced me, and then I was traveling and there was a Sephora nearby. I popped in and they had some products that were sold out near me, so I picked up a couple. Needless to say, I ended up picking up a lot more than I thought I was going to. I still did okay compared to previous years, but these are just things that I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna pick them up. I wanna try them. Been really interested. We'll get started with that, and then we'll move on to ULTA, and then I'll do KAJA at the end of the video. I'll have timestamps if you wanna skip to one category. You know, just go ahead and do that. Yes, so here's my Sephora. Everything I picked up from Sephora in this bag. It's not a very big bag. I've done a lot worse, but there's quite a bit of products in here. So let's dig in. I'm gonna pull everything out first, and then I'll tell you what everything is. I'll share my thoughts. I definitely have used a couple of these items. So I already have some thoughts on some of them. But some of them I haven't used at all, so we'll just talk. We'll get started. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this set. This is the In Beauty Lab. These are the glaze. I think they're just called glaze. I guess glaze for days. Lip oils. Okay, I had one of the lip sets that they sell, the duo, in my my loves list for forever. Ever since that one released, I wanted to pick it up during one of the sales, maybe last year, maybe the one in the spring, and then it sold out, so I never ended up picking it up. So I was in the store with my friend, and I saw this set, and I'd also been eyeing this one, and I saw the other one, and I'm like, what do you think? What should I do? And she was like, have you tried it before? I'm like, no. She was like, well, what's the price difference? Anyway, it would have been, I think it was better deal to get this one, or maybe it was equivalent, no savings at all. So she's like, get the 4, just try them, you know, you got nothing to lose. I have been using one of them, and the one I've been using is in the scent, cinnamon bun taste scent. It smells amazing. It tastes pretty good too, and I've been really enjoying it. You can tell, I mean, I've already made a lot of dent in this guy. I'm really happy with it so far. The other shades that are in here, we've got Candy Apple, Vanilla Mint, and Merlot. I don't think that I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these, just because I think I might end up like splitting this up and giving some to you know, stocking stuffers for some friends. So I'm not gonna go ahead and swatch those ones, but we'll go ahead and swatch the one that's cinnamon bun, because that's mine and I've been using it and I have been enjoying it. So we'll go ahead and swatch that one. It smells so good. It smells absolutely delicious. There it is, cinnamon bun. Okay, I did pick up another lip set, and this is the Fenty Skin Plush Puddings Intense Recovery Lip Mask Duo. I was watching, I want to say it was Jen Phelps, and she was talking about these. She said that she really enjoyed them. She liked them a lot more than the Laneige sleeping masks. So I picked them up. I saw them in store when I was on travel, and I was like, ooh, these look really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a shot. The 2 that come in here, one shade is called Barbados Cherry, and then the other one is the original vanilla. They're quite big. They're 15 grams each. So that's quite a bit of product. Comparing that to, like, let's say this is 6 mils each. So, you know, let's go ahead and talk about the products that I really wanted to pick up. Like, that was on my list and I ended up getting it, and that's the Westman Atelier trio. So there's the contour, the blush, and the highlight in here, and I'm so excited for these. I'm so, like, really you know, I want to play with them so badly. I've had the blush and the contour on my wish list for a little while. And then when this trio came up, I was like, okay, I need that. Let's go ahead and do the swatches of these. We'll start with the shade Petal, which is the blush. I can't remember what they described it as. I want to say kind of like a mauvey, something mauve. I'm not sure, but so here's the blush, shade Petal. And that swatch is so creamy. It went on really smoothly. Let's do the highlighter, which is in the shade Nectar. Okay, so kind of looks like not a whole lot of pigmentation, more of like a glossy. It does have nice shade to it, nice color to it, but it does not feel like extremely pigmented. I think that's gonna be more of a like glass skin effect. And then the contour is in the shade Biscuit, and I've been wanting to try this guy for quite some time. That is a really nice contour shade. It does not look very ashy, so I think that'll be a good one. Looking forward to playing with all of these. All right, let's go ahead and move right along. Next up, I do have an eyeshadow palette, and this is by House Labs, Lady Gaga. This is the volume 002, super neutral. Honestly, when I was looking at these online, I thought I would pick up the warmer one. This one did not really scream to me, didn't speak to me at all. But then I looked at it in store and I swatched it and I was like, ooh, I need that. So you got 3 matte shades and then you got 3 shimmer shades. I'm excited for this one. Let's go ahead and do some swatches. I'll start with the shimmer shades. So it's definitely more on the neutral cool, which is not, I don't have many of those in my collection. I'm really excited to play with this palette. I could have swatched a little bit better, but it's late. It's very late and I need to get this video filmed, and I gotta take care of some house stuff too. So there's that one. So clearly I'm on some sort of kick of liquid cream products because I actually picked up 3 cream highlighters, liquid highlighters, whatever you want to call them. I got 3 of these. I picked up the Westman Atelier Liquid Super Loaded. In this, I got the shade Peu de Pêche. I got the Kosas Glow Ivy, the vitamin infused skin enhancer, and I picked up the shade Luminate, which is described as a sheer light medium champagne. And then I picked up Refi Gloss Highlighter. This only comes in 1 shade, which is the shade Topaz. Yeah, clearly I had cream products on the mind. I did use the Kosas one twice actually so far, and I am really enjoying it. I used to use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, and I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I love the luminosity. But then when I finished it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to repurchase or if I want to try some other products. So that kind of like started the whole kick. But somehow I ended up with more than I thought I was going to. I'll go ahead and do very little swatches because these, like, a little bit goes a very long way with all 3 of them. And I want to be careful not to just waste products, or, you know, I don't need a pain in the rear to clean things up. So this is the Kosas. I clearly use too much. See, that's what I mean, like pump too much, and I wouldn't put it in this intensity on my skin. But it's really pretty. I really like the champagne undertone in here. And then when you blend it out, like it has kind of like micro sparkle in it. They're not glitter or anything like that, but looks really beautiful. This Refi is very well sealed. So let's see, how are we gonna do this? I guess. Okay, here we are. This is in the shade Topaz. Let me go ahead and swatch this. Ooh, it is sealed. Okay. This in the store, I squeezed way too much on my hand, and I was like, oh no. Here I go wasting product for other people. Like, how's someone else gonna swatch it after me? But here it is. it's deeper for sure, but then when you blend it out, it does not feel like it has much of a like a base shade. Blends out really, really beautifully. Like, look at that. Ooh, that's so pretty. It is gorgeous. It's such a pretty highlight. I cannot wait to use it. I think I'll probably use it as like an all over the face illuminator. And then finally the Westman Atelier, which was kind of weird because I wanted to add this to my shopping cart for in-store. I knew I was going to go with my friend. I was like, I'm going to pick it up. But this one shade showed to be out of stock both online and in-store. Then when I went to the store, I saw it like on display and I saw like a bunch of them. I'm like, mine is coming home with me. I don't know why it said that it was out of stock or not available. Okay. Squeezed a bit too much of this guy, but it's all right. There it is. That smells really nice. Has a little bit of scent. Again, it's more of that glossiness. I feel like the Kosas is the one that has the most pigment or color to it. The Westman Atelier, I mean, that looks just stunning. I cannot wait to put that all over my face. Like, I cannot wait. So here we are. Here are the cream highlighters I picked up. Depends on the sale. I think, what was I into last sale? Was it bronzer? Was it high or blushes? And now it's highlights. Like, it varies, you know? Get fixated on something and then I gotta have it all. And then like, okay, now I gotta get fixated on something else. Gotta have it all. I'm making me sound like worse than I think I am. Moving right along, I did pick up a YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch highlighter, concealer, whatever you want to call this guy. And I got it in the shade 2.5 Luminous Vanilla. This was definitely inspired my friend. She's like, I love this guy. It's the only one I use, the only concealer highlighter that she uses. So I picked it up. Believe it or not, I've never used these before. So I'm excited to give it a shot. I did pick up a couple more cream products, and these are by Milk. These are the Lip and Cheek Duo, and this is MVP's Volume 1 and then Work Smirk. One is Work and one is Smirk. Never mind, that's their names. They're not MVPs. One of them is called Work and one is Smirk. It is sealed. I don't know that I'm gonna keep this to myself. I might end up passing it on again for a Christmas gift. I just thought it was a great deal. I think it was $2 more than buying one of them, and they all full sizes. They look small, but these are actually full sizes. So here we go. I picked that guy up. It was like, I need that. That's such a good deal. And then I picked up a bronzer, and this is the Kosas The Sun Show Glowy Warmth Baked Bronzer. And I got it in the shade Beachy. Again, I was on travel and I went to that Sephora, and then I saw this display of this one, which for some reason the Kosas, like the Sephora next to me, the display of this one is always like this shade is gone. I think they only have the darkest shade at that Sephora, so I've never really got to play with it. So I swatched this one in store and I was like, oh my god, I really need to try this baby. So I picked it up. Two more products from Sephora. One is a highlighter. This is the Dior Forever Couture Luminizer. I did use this guy, and I picked up the shade 03 Pearlescent Glow. I was swatching these in store. I really was so close to getting the 0011. What was the shade? Like nude something maybe. But then I swatched this one and I was like, it's different. It reminds me quite a bit of the Makeup by Mario little highlighters, and the same as like the Fenty Diamond Bombs or whatever they're called. It reminds me of them, but this has a little bit more of like a base color to it. So let me make sure I'm not swatching on something else. So I did use it, like I said, and I really, really enjoyed it. And then lastly, from Sephora, I picked up the Duo by Charlotte Tilbury, the Blush and Glow. This definitely was not on my list, on my radar at all. I wasn't thinking about picking up this thing. But again, I swatched it in the store and couldn't get it out of my head. So we got the blush and the highlighter. I don't think I'm gonna swatch it because I still don't know if I'm gonna pass this on to, I think my aunt would really enjoy this one, or my aunt. She would really enjoy this one. I think she would really enjoy the blush, and then, you know, the highlight looks really pretty. If I decide to, you know what? I'm keeping it because I swatched it in store and I really wanted it for myself. Ooh, that is so pretty. Look at that highlighter. And then the blush too. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, now I have to figure out something else to get my aunt. Or maybe she wouldn't mind that I swatched it. Nah, I wouldn't do that to her. Okay, so that's it for Sephora. I do have a couple things from ULTA, and I also have a couple things from KAJA. So let's get into it. Let's do the ULTA order first. From ULTA, the first thing I picked up was this baby. I did redeem, how many points did I redeemed 4,000 points, which I think was $250. So all of the stuff that I got from ULTA was free. All of this was free. I redeemed some points. So the first thing that I redeemed my points for was the Grande Lash set. I love these ones around the holidays because you get all the bonus items. So yeah, I got this baby. I think I want to say that ULTA was having 20% off, and that's why I redeemed 4,000 points. I'm pretty sure that was the deal. Like, I was waiting for that 20% off coupon on prestige items. The next thing that I picked up from ULTA are these, is this NARS Endless Nights eyeshadow palettes. This is the holiday palette for this year, and it's so pretty. I think the eyeshadow palette said that it was ULTA exclusive, whereas the face palette was available at ULTA and Sephora. I cannot wait to play with this baby. I think it is just gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I'm really, really looking forward to playing with it. Next up from ULTA, I picked up this baby. This is the EXA High Fidelity Semi-Satin Foundation. And I got the shade Oak Joe, which is the shade 360. I should have listened to the reviews because a lot of people were saying that this leans pretty deep, pretty dark. I did use it for a photo shoot that we had, but I had self-tanner on, so it matched really well with the self-tanner. So I gotta give it that. It looked stunning on the skin, like so beautiful on the skin. I don't know that I can exchange it considering that I use my points for it, but I would pick up a lighter shade. Like, whenever I have a discount again, I would get a lighter shade of this one to just like have, you know, have two shades, mix them up, or use the deeper one when I self-tan. It looked so pretty. Another product that I've used so far and I'm loving is this Nabla Beyond Jelly Sheer Supple Lipstick, and I got the shade Blooming. There were so many shades sold out, and then like when you click on the shades on ULTA's website, like they wouldn't pop up if they were out of stock, which was so weird. I hate how ULTA's, like when you select the shade, sometimes it lags quite a bit. But I've used this one, and I gotta say, I really love it. Even when I used it and like was looking at my husband, talking to my husband, like, oh, I like your lipstick. I love the packaging of it too. I would pick up a couple more shades. Really enjoyed that one. Let's talk about Laura Mercier. I did pick up a couple products from Laura Mercier. I think there was some sort of deal that was going on. You get like a gift with purchase with her products. So I was really interested in the Cosmic Stars Caviar Stick Eye Trio. And I don't know if this is the same one that is being sold at Sephora, but I picked up one of the sets. This is, so I'll go ahead and do swatches of these because I know I'm keeping this for myself. I'm gonna go ahead and do swatches. We'll do Amethyst first. I know that these are very popular from Laura Mercier. And then we've got Au Naturel. Are they all shimmery? No, this looks like a matte. Yeah, that looks like it would be a beautiful transition all over the lid shade. And then we've got Strapless, which is a beautiful shimmery shade. Really pretty. I'm excited for these. Also from Laura Mercier, I did pick up the Dawn of Discovery Illuminating Set. This, I couldn't tell if this was supposed to be a highlighter in here or a blush in here. And then it comes with one of the caviar sticks. I'm not gonna swatch this one because, to be honest, when I received it and I opened it, I was like, ooh, this is definitely not a blush for me. I feel like it's not gonna look like a blush for me. It's more of a highlight. I'm gonna ask my mother-in-law if she would be interested in this set, and I'll give it to her if she says yes. But yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and swatch it. And I gotta say, like, getting stuff from influencer or whatever, the free products that you try and then you review, I like that. Except the reviews were all saying, oh, the most beautiful blush, this blush is stunning, blush is stunning. I'm like, is it a blush? Like, is it a blush? Because I don't know. Now I'm like, I'm not gonna swatch it, and here I go swatching it. The same thing as kind of like, see, like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm not so sure that this is a blush. Like, maybe it would look more on my skin. I don't know. Now I have to keep it. Twisting my arm. Oh well. All right, another set I picked up are the Maracuja Tarte lip things. There are 4 in here, 2 in each set. These I'm definitely separating and I'm gifting, so I'm not gonna open that. And then the last thing that I got from Ulta is the Nabla Radiance Plumping Serum Primer. Jen Phelps totally influenced this one, so I picked it up after watching her video. I think she was doing a declutter and then she raved about this one. So, and the bottle looks so pretty. So there's that. Should we talk about let's talk about the free gift from Laura Mercier. So you get a really nice, actually a really nice pouch. And then you get 3 items in here. One is one of her caviar sticks. And then you get a little bit of translucent powder and one of her primers. This is dehydrating. I love this one. I actually do have it and I really enjoy it. Like, I have it in a mini. Okay, that concludes Ulta. What's remaining is KAJA. And oh, I forgot. I picked up a quad, an eyeshadow quad from Rowan. This is my 3rd one. Now I'm addicted, you guys, and I picked up the shade 52 Degrees. They were having 25% off their site-wide, which I've never seen before on their website, and I was like, I'm going for it. So I picked up the cooler 4 pen. Yeah, I bought 2 recently, and I've really enjoyed them. So I was like, okay, we're doing this. We are doing this, you guys. Now for KAJA, I picked up 3 items, 3 lippies, and then I picked up 4 bento shots. I got all 3 of the gloss shots, all 3 shades that they have. They have the clear, crystal clear, milk tea, and honey drizzle. I used to own honey drizzle, but I gave it to my aunt. She tried it at my house and she really enjoyed it. So I'm like, you can go ahead and have it. So I wanted to pick it up again. They were having an insane deal on their website. I think I got everything for about $60. The clear is, I assume, is just clear. I don't know, I can't remember because it's called crystal clear. Yep, it's completely clear. And then the last one is in the shade Milk Tea, which is like, looks a little bit lighter. There it is, Milk Tea. They were having a gift with purchase, and I'll share that with you. I'll let you know what it is. Bentos. I've never tried their bentos, and I think they were having them all on 50% off. So I had a hard time choosing just a couple. I felt like I wanted them all. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out and then I'll show you what they look like. These are not new by any means, but you know, they're new to me. All right, so the 4 bentos I got. The first one I got was in the shade Forest Night. This is number 19. Ooh, here's the top shade, the middle shade, and then the last shade. Let's do swatches. Top shade. Middle shade. Ooh, that's my kind of color. And then lastly, the 3rd shade down. That is such a pretty trio. Okay. Moving along, my second trio is in the shade Spiked Ginger. Go ahead and do swatches. Top shade. Middle shade. And then the 3rd shade. So this has 2 mattes and 1 shimmer as compared to the other one, which is 1 matte and 2 shimmers. But this looks like a really easy everyday kind of eyeshadow look. If I want to reach for a warm tone, this looks like it, you know, be pretty easy. Easy. Probably, I think that's like the whole thing with these KAJA trios, are they're supposed to be, you know, easy to reach for, easy looks kind of thing. All right, we have 2 more trios. Okay, next one I have is in the shade Chocolate Dahlia, which, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it, it does not look like it's chocolate. So the first shade is a shimmer shade. Second shade is a matte. And then the last shade is another matte. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful, beautiful, easy on the eyes. I cannot wait. These might become my travel buddies. And then let's talk about the last bento, which is a little bit like crazy. This is Sparkling Rosé. I say it's a little bit crazy. They're all shimmers in here. Not that there's anything wrong with shimmers, but I felt like, okay, this is a little bit different from all the trios I saw on their website. So that's the shade, the first shade. Here's the second shade. And then the last shade. Ooh, that looks stunning. There's the last one. Really, really pretty. I'm super excited for these. And yeah, I know they're not new by any means, but they're new to me. And then the gift with purchase was this wink eyeliner pen and stamp thing. I have never used these before, so I'm looking forward to playing with it. And that's it. That concludes my haul. This is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for spending some time with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.